So I'm not sure if I've ever like mentioned this in a video before, but my favorite holiday of the year above everything else is 4th of July. And this 4th of July, I had like 0 plans up to the day of 4th of July. Which if you've ever seen my videos before, you would know that whenever I don't have plans, those end up being like the most epic days of all. And then some chick off Tinder like just randomly texts me. Like I haven't talked to this girl in like months. Then she hits me up, she's like, hey, what are you doing for 4th of July? And who knew 4th of July would be a day where I meet up with someone off Tinder. So we get to talking and she tells me that I should go to Philadelphia, like the Parkway, where they're gonna have all the big fireworks and all that fun stuff. And if you saw my last Tinder video, you would know that whenever I meet up with Tinder matches in Philadelphia, doesn't usually go as planned. And again, this was no exception. I did do one thing differently though, because last time I went, I drove my car, and we know that was the worst decision I could have made. So this time I went to Philadelphia, and I just hopped an Uber. So eventually I get to Philly, and like, this was like the first problem. We had no idea where we were gonna meet up. And so I shoot her a text and I'm like, hey, where are you? And she's like, I'm near the concert. And I'm like, the concert is a very big area, okay? That's not gonna help me. And then after that, she sends me a picture of the trees that she's near. Mind you, all of these trees look the same. But I zoom in and I see like one flag that's like pointing a certain direction, so I'm like, that's my landmark, that's what I gotta find. And I'm walking around, I'm kinda like just asking every stranger that walks by me if they could like help me. And no one really cared about my problems, no one really wanted to help me. But eventually I found these 2 girls, one was Polish and one was German, and apparently people that aren't American are just way nicer. Because I was like, hey, do you know where this spot is? And they like zoomed in, they found like another sign, and it was like that I didn't see. And so they actually helped me for like 30 minutes find this exact spot. And it's funny because as we were walking, I was kind of like explaining to them the situation I was in. I was telling them how I was meeting up with this girl off Tinder, and like, I remember the one girl just thought I was like crazy. She's like, you're meeting up with someone off Tinder? Which honestly, I don't even really blame her because like, you know, it's Tinder. But like, we were walking, we were like talking for like a really long time, and these people were actually cool. And then by the time I met up with the girl that was on Tinder, like she helped me find the girl, I wanted to hang out with them more. So sadly, eventually, we went our separate ways, and I started hanging out with this Tinder girl. And I don't want to say she was awkward, but she was awkward. And just when I thought it couldn't get any more awkward, I realized that she invited another guy from Tinder at the same time, and then he was more awkward than her. And so this was just awkward city. Like oh my god, it was bad. And so it's like me, this guy, and this girl, and I feel like we're like competing for her attention. Then eventually her friends show up, like her female friends, and they were actually cooler than her. So I actually went off and hung out with them more than I hung out with her eventually. Like that's the thing, I don't like competing for a girl's attention. Like if a girl doesn't want to like give me attention, I'm just like, alright, you're lost. Seriously, that if I had to like give like a moral of this whole story for anyone who's watching, don't try and get validation or attention from people who aren't going to willingly give it to you. That's like a really good, just like way to live your life. And I'm really glad I did that because I actually had a lot of fun with her friends. And like for an hour, we were like just walking around like just having a good time. Then eventually the Tinder chick like texts us and she wants us to come back. And so I gave it a second chance. I came back, saw maybe it would be like a little less awkward. I was wrong, it was just as bad. So I didn't want to be in awkward city anymore because I wanted this night to be like worthy of a YouTube video. So so I split. She actually ended up texting me later asking me where I went, and I just like I was like, I had to go. But now I'm like going solo. I'm just walking around, no one with me. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm looking for a good time. And anyone who follows me on Snapchat, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, you follow people on Snap, you add people on Snapchat, add me. But if you have me on Snapchat, you would know I'm not afraid to bust a move out in public. And here's the thing, I'm in this public venue. There's like thousands of people around me. There's a big concert going on playing dance music, and nobody was dancing. That was a problem with me. I wasn't a fan of that. And so I'm not like going hard with the dance moves, but like, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm bumping, I'm walking through the crowd, but I see one girl who is dancing. And so I'm like, yo, that's my girl right there. Let's do this. And so we had like a 3-second dance-off kind of thing going on. And we were just going in, and no one around us, I think, like, people were watching us, but they were just like, actually, I don't even think they were watching us. Like, we just did not exist to anyone else. But it was just a good time. Like, we just started dancing, and we just hit it off, and it was awesome. And then I found out her friend was there with her. She was just as cool. Shout out to both of them for helping me get home, by the way. Because, like, after I got there, I could not take an Uber back home from Philly because, like, the traffic would have just been awful. So I had to take the train, but I had no idea how to get to the train, how to get on a train. Like, I had no idea. I have a car, okay? I don't know what a train even is. But they literally went out of their way, walked me all the way to the train station, helped me get the tokens, find the right train, find the right bus, everything. Like, I had to buy these tokens, and like, all I needed was like 2 tokens, but like, the smallest bill that I had was a $20 bill. And since you stick your money into this machine, like, when I did that, like, about like 20 coins came falling out of this machine. And like, I had all these tokens in my hands. I'm like, I had no idea what to do with them. So people were like in line, and I start selling these tokens out to them like I'm a drug dealer. And they were just chilling the whole time, letting me do my thing, making sure I got like some of my money back. And then eventually I got on the wrong train, and then I had to take an Uber home anyway. And it was just, like, everything they did though, it was just like, they were just amazing. But yeah, anyway, that was my 4th of July. Guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope it was at least a little entertaining. If you enjoyed this video, if you watched this far into the video, give this video a thumbs up down below. And if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos and you don't hate my face, feel free to subscribe because we make videos like this every single Monday. But yeah, if you want to see another video, highly recommend you check out my last Tinder video. I'll make it one of the top links in the description. Post an annotation like right there or something too if you want to just click it now. But yeah, I'm really considering like doing a video with a Tinder match in the future, so if you guys would like to see something like that, just give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment letting me know. But guys, that is really all I've got to say on it, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.